GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Rivers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10.
1st down, San Francisco.
Rivers again. That is caught at the 7. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Murray. Steps away to his left. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Being chased out left. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 43.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running, it's Drake. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Across midfield with a 48-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
49ers.
And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again here, Rivers. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made here at the 36. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He'll buy some time right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, some strong running. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. And the end. Result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now this time Murray to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. They find some open field here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
The tackle made.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
28-yard gain. And the 49er first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
First down, Rivers. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, Rivers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First down, Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Gain on the stop. A 2-yard pickup.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
2nd and 14.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Running for the shotgun, Dre. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's good.
A big play here for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
45.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Dobbins, and he stopped immediately there.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, If you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. He's got Burton here. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The 49ers.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The first down throw here for Rivers. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down. And
now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
So 2 yards.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gonzalez's kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run here with Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. This one out quickly to Watkins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Rivers. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Open man is Anderson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Still going. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Check, 47. It's a party now.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield to the...
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, pick your game up.
Now Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Check. Lucky.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Anderson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And his kick here is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Open man is Kirk, complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Drake will start the drive on the ground, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
On play action, Rivers. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Sammy Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the sake. Like tennis, like the lake.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the
On first down, Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Good.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Rolling to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
No gain.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the 49ers, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Opening drive of the game, and the football belongs to the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. First down, and it's Pollard again. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the air now with Watson. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. This would be roughly a 55-yard field goal attempt, but scratch that. The offense is on the field. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So right here, this offense is trying to tack on to their lead in the 2nd quarter with an upcoming field goal attempt. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal after. Here's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Pollard.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A very valuable 9-yard pickup, but now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack. So a challenge here for the defense. Will they accept it? It's 4th down and 3. This offense staying on the field. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Throwing again on second down. Hill throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The rookie Michael Pittman, the intended receiver that time.
But now it's third down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air again. Hill. He'll run it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Quick hitter here. It's good. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Terrific running there to start the drive, as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well.
Good for a Cowboys.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
His 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 10-yard line. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Well, the second down throw on target. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kyle Van Noy. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson now to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, Watson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool.
And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Van Noy on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Bobby McCain on the tackle.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right. He'll have a 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Romeo Okwara in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying the magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Taysom Hill, sack.
When that ball popped free, we could... So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. First carry from Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help. And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. That is a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run here with Mack. And they move this all the way down to the 9. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that. And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen. On play action. Love to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He'll stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket? I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
15-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He's got this almost to the 30 before going out. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. On the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses. Love this time is going to set up to throw it.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working out of the gun. Love. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. It's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. KJ Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Love. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
39-yard line.
Play action this time with Love sliding out of the pocket. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
19-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change, name, I like your respect. Giving more than what I get expected at the back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just got good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Packer 1st down.
To throw, it's Carr. Making the catch is Sternberger.
Carr's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Derrick Henry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, they can get a yard to the 41.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carr. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Flushed out, and the ball comes out. Love lost it, and this is going to be Packer football. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
1 yard gain.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Call
call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
From the gun, Carr. Buying time to his left. Going for the ball. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off on the off-post safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And it's caught. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited Max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a 2nd here.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll run for it with Henry. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Love from the gun. It's intercepted. Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Set to kick off.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here. He got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Carr. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Again, it's Carr. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Following the interception, Love. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going up top for Cup. Catching on the left sideline with the good run out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Return, 30 yards all in all. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
The 29-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Carr. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. K.J. Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Texans, nothing.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A quick throw here out to Cobb. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Love. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Off the play fake, Love. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Marcus May with a pick. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Packers 28, Texans nothing. Sam Martin.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.